Namaste. We looked at a creature which we need to be extremely careful when we are in the forest. We looked at what sloth bears can do. I spoke about one more animal yesterday with which we need to be really fearful of. These are called as the gentle giants. Although, are they gentle all the times is a question that we need to understand. When we look at them in the movies, when we look at them in the temples, we really feel they are gentle. But are they really gentle in the wild? No, they are not. Yes, I'm talking about these magnificent creatures, the elephants. Before looking at what we can learn from them, let's look at certain facts about elephants. Elephants can really be massive. They can grow to a height of around 12 to 15 feet. They can put on piles of kilos. They can weigh anywhere around 2000 to 4000 kilos. They can eat around 150 to 200 kgs a day. They are strict herbivores, so they have a variety of plant sources which they depend on for food. They can drink up to 200 liters of water in a day with the amazing trunk that they have. They are creatures which have a herd, and the herd is maintained, or the head of the herd is a matriarch. It will be the oldest female elephant in the group which will take charge of that particular herd. Males, when they reach a particular age, are asked to leave the herd to find a space for themselves. These become bulls, which will only come into picture when it is time for mating. Other than that, they do not share any family responsibility. The responsibility of raising the young ones does not lie only with the mother, lies with every individual in that herd. They can communicate effectively as well. They can communicate through infrasounds, which is a sound below 20 hertz, something that humans cannot hear. So we feel that they are not making any noise, but actually they might be communicating between each other. Their trunk is an amazing part of their body. Not only does it help in feeding, it also helps in communication. Now, how does it help in communication? It can detect vibrations on the Earth's surface of any other herd which is 10 kilometers away. So they are so sensitive to vibrations on the surface of the Earth. Coming to what we can learn from them. Point number one, elephants, unlike leopards or tigers, are not territorial, which means they are not assigned a particular territory, or they do not stick to one particular territory. They keep moving from one place to the other in search of food and water. They are highly adaptable, highly proactive. They take actions when it is time to move ahead from one patch of the forest to the other forest in search of water. And they move through a definite path which is predefined many years ago. Yes, elephant is probably the only creature which can transfer information, impression from one generation to the other. So the matriarch which is leading the herd will have gathered the information about the direction in which it has to move from one water source to another water source from its ancestors. So there is a complete knowledge transfer. What we can learn from this? We should learn that in order to ensure that our future generations survive, we need to ensure we hand over successfully knowledge to our future generations as well. Elephants cause something called as a mock charge. Now, when they want to drive you away, unlike a sloth bear which just attacks instantaneously, elephants give you a warning. They just charge for some distance, make a trumpeting call, and then go back. This is a warning system for us to leave the place. Probably humans learned the concept of warning from elephants. Elephants go as a herd, live as a herd, and spend time as a herd. As I already told you, the calves are not only responsibility of its mother. Every creature or every animal in that particular herd will take care of the calf. Hence, what we can learn from this, we can learn the concept of community building through these amazing creatures. They attack only on two situations. Point number one, when the herd feels that the calves are in danger, only then they attack. Or the bulls, which are solitary, which are not part of the herd, when they are disturbed or when they are in must, they actually attack. But the problem is, we do not know when they are in this particular situation. So, best advice to really stay away from these creatures whenever you see them in the forest. Elephants are fast runners and excellent swimmers. This gives us an information that appearances are deceptive. How many times have we had this feeling about an individual? Hey, he is not the way he looks. Hey, he is not the way he talks. Elephants are examples for that. They can run as fast as 30 kilometers an hour, which is amazing for an animal of such a big size. So what do they teach us? Appearances are deceptive. Elephants are probably the only mammals which sleep the least. On an average, they just sleep for 4 hours a day. And in those 4 hours, probably half of the time they sleep standing. Very interesting aspect of that. So what do we learn from it? If an elephant having such a huge size, such a massive size, only requires 4 hours, do you think we need 10 hours, 12 hours, 11 hours of sleep? So what can we learn from that? Cut down our sleep. Focus the time that we are involving in sleep on activities that will help make you better. That's just on a comic side, but very applicable in our daily life as well, especially during the lockdowns when we feel this urge to sleep. These are brilliant creatures. These are hunted for tusks. One more interesting fact about tusks, just like how we are right-handed or left-handed, elephants can also be right tusk or left tusk, depending upon which tusk they use the most. In Asian elephants, it's only the males which have the tusks. The female elephants do not have tusks. So they are hunted in huge numbers for the tusks. Even though there is a violation, there is a law protecting elephants from being killed for tusks, it is going on. Elephants have a huge role to play in our history, right from our culture, right from traditions. We have one god which is a transformation of an elephant and a human man. Whether it happened or not, it's a different question altogether, but which indicates that they have been living from a long time. And the very fact that they exist till now from such a long ago indicates their amazing adaptive ability. So what we can learn from them? Adaptability. Take actions. Be proactive. These are some of the lessons that elephants can teach us. Next time when you meet an elephant in a temple, just look at it. It looks so calm. It looks so gentle. I just wish it were in the wild. Of course, wild elephants can be easily domesticated. That's one more lesson that we can learn from it. Learn quickly. Whatever be the situation, it's important that we learn quickly to that particular situation. We need to have the concept of learning embedded in our wire until the last breath of our life. To these amazing creatures and to all of you, thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe. Prevention is better than cure.